Travis when he gets home. I've got to stay up for another 37 minutes. So we'll do a little video here. YouTube has frozen my 1500 view video. And so the views are back to tanking. They finally figured out how to stop me. And so I gotta keep messing around trying to figure out how to break through the algorithms again. In the news, Alana Brophy went dark, but the Fox 13 News Utah girl, she went yellow. Flamin' hot yellow. Awesome. So, yeah. I'm waiting for what I'm expecting to be tomorrow. This is what happened when the special counsel indicted Trump for the first time. Trump's been indicted 3 times. The one was involving his being a rapist. And so what had happened is that they notified Trump either the Monday night or on Tuesday, and then on Thursday he was indicted. And so I'm seeing the same pattern here, because here we had Trump come out on Tuesday, yesterday, and say that he's now a target of investigation involving the coup. So I'm really waiting for this one. Because the first one, I'm like, this is the one I want. And if it does, when it happens, and if it is for the coup and it's seditious conspiracy, oh, you know I'm doing a video on it. Because it's because of me. I have now taken down a president. No more will Mormons be talking about Deep Throat, who took down Nixon. You'll be talking about me. So, yeah, I will see about making sure that I again provide you with all the documentation to show you that it was me. But an interesting conversation I had with a subscriber had to do with Jesus. He's a Mormon who's realizing the church is false, but is still stuck on Jesus. And so I used Superman to help explain. Superman was created by a couple of Jews. And so they're writing Superman in the learning of the Jews. Superman is not real. There is no Kolob. They're purposely using Hebrew. Kal-El is actually the voice of God. Kol-El. And so you need to understand this. If you were Christian, you morally got upset when Superman had sex with Lois Lane and had a baby. I don't know why. The learning of the Jews has no problem with that. But when you change interpretation, when you change definitions, when you change translation, you change and alter morality. And because the Jews wrote the Bible, it's their morality. it is up to us to get it right. And anybody who keeps pushing another interpretation, another translation, another altered definition are instantly wrong. And you're even anti-Semitic because it's the Jews that are involved. Automatically, you are anti-Semitic. Christianity, by its very creation, was instantly created as anti-Semitic. And what happened? Well, the Christians were weaponized to hate the Jews for killing the Christian Christ? What? It's the learning of the Jews. They're talking about Mormons murdering their Christ. But that's what Joseph did. Joseph Smith. Verse 40 of the Joseph Smith history. That's why he leads you to Acts, which leads you to Deuteronomy, the Jewish Christ. Not the Christian Christ, not Jesus. And so Joseph Smith is even brazen enough to come out in section 107, verse 91, to declare he is the Christ of Mormons. Yeah, and Mormons murdered him. The stone, which Mormons rejected, Joseph Smith prophesied of a future Mormon to be the capstone. The man like Moses, who in Doctrine and Covenants, section 103, verse 16, is a Mormon. That's who Joseph Smith is talking about in verse 40 of the Joseph Smith history. That's who is talked about in the Book of Mormon, 2 Nephi chapter 3. It's real simple. But the Book of Mormon and Joseph Smith and the Bible have been turned into a stumbling block with Christian Jesus interpretation, turning them into literal history rather than prophecy. So, I also have planned to do a 24th of July video, as today's church news had 3 that all tied together with July 24th. And you go there and you look and you're going, I don't see that, Travis. Maybe Gail Miller, the new assassin, human trafficker for the church. But the other 2, no, it's talking about family. Yeah, no. It's talking about sex trafficking in the Exodus on July 24th. That's what the 24th was all about. It was about murdering Joseph, fleeing the country, sex trafficking with polygamy, and then murdering the indigenous people, or not the indigenous, it's natives. Indigenous means they emerged first in America. They migrated here thousands of years ago. Which means they're native, because this is where their nativity is when they were born. And so I am a native of America because I was born in Berkeley, California. We lived in Oakland. So stay away from Ezekiel chapter 17's parable. Because I moved to Michigan where the willow trees are. And yes, I'm now in Utah, the top of the mountain. So yeah, that's who you're supposed to be looking for, is your Christ, Mormons. But you don't. The Joseph Smith papers have been released. You won't look them up. Because the church is leading you to believe that it confirms what we already know from the church, which is that they've lied to us. And that's just so frustrating. Do you not get it? The Joseph Smith papers confirm that the gospel topic essays are a lie. And the gospel topic essays came out to confess that they've been lying about the church and about church history. And even then, Heber J. Grant, with his evangelical Mormonism that he incorporated in 1923, he then goes and is claiming that Brigham Young lied. He's covering up the lies of Brigham Young. And that's what ex-Mormons and critics of the church are finding out, is that Heber J. Grant lied about Brigham Young. And so Mormons all believe that Brigham Young's lies are now true. Oh my God. You gotta keep peeling that onion, because you're not at the core. So, yeah, that's why the parades for the 24th involve the military of Utah, the National Guard and the police forces and government leaders. It's not the founding of the state of Utah. No. It's the crimes of Brigham Young. That's what we're celebrating on the Monday. Isn't it Monday? Is it Thursday is the 20th? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Monday, 24th. God. So it's a long weekend for a state holiday, I guess. But the rodeo's already begun.